It definitely doesn't hurt. Get up in the morning and do a quick walk around. Always check that pin. Never know if somebody decides they want to screw with you and pull your fifth wheel pin. And you go to take off and your trailer goes. But I like to do a quick walk around, even though we did a pretty good one last night. Just kind of check things out. This guy here is definitely tired. There's his rule as a truck driver. No matter how many times you check things out and all that, but if you ever get pulled over by DOT and something ain't working, well, it wasn't working when I did my pre-trip, likely everything checks out on this thing. So we're gonna head on down the road, listen to some music maybe, get some tunage in today. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Listen to some tunes. What do you guys like listening to going down the road? Me? Well, you just never know what's going to come across my radio. I can listen to anything from jazz to Christian to hip hop. I mean real hip hop, rap, old school stuff from the 2000s, 90s, and some 80s, not this, whatever they got nowadays, or that's all the rap sounds like nowadays, just a bunch of noises. I listen to real country, not this pop country crap they got nowadays. Sounds like rap music. Yeah, modern day country and modern day rap has about the same sound. Yeah, guitar, truck. I don't know. What do you guys listen to? This US 60 going across the bottom side of Missouri. It is one dark road at nighttime. I mean, you don't see nothing. There ain't a lot of towns or anything, or a lot of houses, so I mean this road is just dark at night. I don't often run my high beams on 4-lane highways like this, but this one here I do, because you just can't see very far. I don't know what it is, but it's always been like this. I guess I ought to swing into Hoods here, get a little go-go juice. Ain't quite all the way down on E, but it's really my last good place to stop along the way, and I know I can make it here. But it's full service, man. Get out here, they pump your fuel, clean your windows, and you can go do whatever you want to do. Nice place. And do I feel like an idiot now? I was climbing up in the truck to grab my gloves. I was throwing my glass cleaner over in the passenger seat and going to grab my gloves out so I can tighten a couple chains down. But I bumped my old train horn lever. That old man, both the old men are filling me up. They both come out off the ground because they were standing right there by the train horns. I come off the ground because I didn't expect it. And yeah, long story short, one old man I think got a little mad at me, but I apologized because it definitely wasn't on purpose, but it scared the crap out of me too. But headgum. But we are on our way. Tank full of fuel. We're gonna head on over to Salina. Get rid of our beams. Try to get my ears quit ringing. Heck, those suckers are loud when you're right there by them, especially me don't expect them to go off. Scared the crap out of me, scared the crap out of them two old men. One old boy rubbing his ear. I apologize, that's about the most I could do. Offered to buy them a soda, but they already had their cups of coffee going, so I guess they'll remember me next time. I mean, it wasn't like I was being a jerk to them. Heck yeah. That old train ought to get you. And just in that right spot, if you bump it, I mean, it's a hair trigger too. You just barely touching that sucker will come open. But, oh well. On to the next adventure. Old school pinstripe hand painted letters. Looks like it might be a little wet. That's fine. The truck needs a bath anyway. I like that. I really do. That big old moose bumper on there. Everything's all polished out. Paint's a little faded, but kind of gives it that patina. It's got a few miles on it. Look, old rooster on the hood. Rooster Cruiser. Yeah, back over that way. We're heading that way. And it looks like it's raining over there, so we ain't got much further. Being some rain, it looks like. Oh man, yeah, it looks like we're rolling into it. Almost looks like we're just going right through the middle of the most of the heavy rain, but yeah, again, well, I'm not jinx myself. Here comes the rain. Well, I just kind of started looking interested for a second or two there. Oh, excuse me. I like looking at the clouds. They're neat. Get all through here. Hopefully we can get out of it before we get up to Salinas. We don't want to get wet. We might melt. We are here, naturally, facing the wrong way. You get turned around here and we go around the other side of the building here. No, that ain't where I'm going, but this place over here. Big place. Misunderstood my brother-in-law whenever he was telling me about coming in here. I thought he said I had to back in the door, so, you know, naturally I'd have to go around the building this way, but I don't know, we're turning the right way now. The guy told me, he said go around to the backside and pull into Bay 3. That's what we're doing. Going for Bay 3. Still kind of raining out a little bit, but we've gotten out the heavy stuff. I don't know what they make of this. Looks like structural stuff. Big stuff. Of course, I got some big beams on too, so. Around the building, that must be the guard shack building that he was talking about. That's all right. That's all good. I kind of like that Jeep. The red wheels. I don't know. Need a 4x4? It's like a spooky swamp back here. All sorts of junk. An old white wall tire. This is the area where you get tetanus. And naturally, that's the door that I was told I needed to go in, and got a truck sitting in the way, one of their trucks, and probably can't really see it because of the rain, but there's a lift in there in the middle of the floor, so I can't go in that way. I'm working on a crane or something, so gotta go around this side and back in, I guess. More exploring of the tetanus field. That reminds me, I need to go get my tetanus shot. Dadgum. Need to get poked. I hate shots. Actually, they don't bother me much. I get a Band-Aid. And sometimes I get to go get a Happy Meal afterwards. We got a back in door, whatever that is. Can't really see, there it is. We got back into there, so We're gonna pull in and get unloaded, or back in and get unloaded, hopefully. I must have upset somebody. Yesterday, I was at 99 subscribers. Today, after I posted my last video, which I lost 1 subscriber on, I'm down to 98. There you go. The average view time, well, I can see all that stuff, but the average view time put, most of the people ended in the middle of my rant on the ELDs. That's what you want to call it, a rant. But hey, if I hurt your feelings because I don't speak positively on e-logs or speed limiters or these new trucks that speed up, slow down, pretty much just about automated, or you're just some meat in the seat, I'm sorry, I'm gonna offend you. I don't think any of that stuff makes a safe industry. Truth is, the hours of service don't make you a safe driver. Going 65 miles an hour don't make you a safe driver. Having a truck with automatic braking or lane departure devices and all this other crap, not making you a safe driver. Just throwing it out there for you. A lot of these companies just want meat in the seat. They'll cater to you. I tell you, this is the best way for you. Curtains all wadded up. But just want to throw that out there. For those of you that are a little on the sensitive side, don't want to hear the truth, this probably ain't the channel for you. If I want to speak my mind, I'm going to speak it. That's why it's the Trucking Diaries. Except for instead of writing it all down, I'm making videos. Well, we are empty, and we're gonna pull around out of Tetanusville and get over here and get ready to head down and get our load of rock and see if we're not rained out for sure. Yeah, places like this is where old trucks go to die, I tell you. Old International. My dad drove one similar to that one time. Little day cab. Little stacked headlights. I don't think his was a set back axle though. I think his was a set forward axle version of that. But I don't know, an old International. That's what it is. Somehow or another, seems like almost every year, ever since I've been driving, I come over here to Kansas and they got this bike ride that goes all the way across the state. I don't know if it's a race or just a ride or what it is, but it goes all the way from one side of the state to the other. Happens every year. And it seems like every year I get caught up with finding them guys. Right now I'm kind of at the mercy of these 2 guys in front of me because, even though I'm kind of staying back, there's times I can't see what's going on in front of me. Just like now, just went by a bicyclist in his motor van or backup van or whatever you want to call it. I couldn't see him. I mean, I can't see around these guys. Shoulder wasn't nowhere near as wide as this, so I wish that stupid thing would quit rattling. But, I don't know, I catch them guys every year. And luckily so far I haven't dealt with a mass quantity of them where it's really a pain in the butt. Sometimes it seems like it takes you get stuck behind them for miles. And they'll ride, they'll take up a whole lane of the road if there's not a shoulder. But what can a guy do? Just keep on trucking. It's looking like we're at Camp Over Central again for the night. Yeah. 1 Freightliner, 2 Freightliner, and a corn binder. Would have really liked to have gotten a little bit further. Decided to go the southern route this time. A lot of dirt and stuff on top of these rocks and that stuff. It does that old vibration loose thing, and I just don't feel like dealing with it. That, and I can't get through the skill over in Bloomsdale early enough. I don't like that, going into that skill. I guess the old boy got pretty nitpicky on the old man one day and got him on something stupid. You know, I say that all the time. If they want to get you on something, they'll find something. Oh, he was looking for something, and he found something, so he got him. But that's why I go around the skills. I just don't want to deal with the headache of them. Well, your left headlight shines brighter than your right headlight. Or, hey, you didn't brush your teeth this morning, so you're not physically fit to drive. Something stupid, you know. Now we've been up driving for a little while. Brain's kind of on overdrive itself. I just want to throw this out there. The actions that you do, good or bad, are going to have an effect on the people around you. Now, the unfortunate part of me saying this is, you do good, that's going to have less of an effect on people than what the bad does. The bad is not only going to affect yourself with whatever consequences come out of it, but you're going to affect the people around you. We've made it over here to St. Ken. Gonna get us an ice cream and a burger. Just got done. Actually, just ran all the way across with Kyle's boss, old boss. They're Kyle and Caden's sitting over there waiting on me. Go and get us back. Well, you know, come in here after having lunch, expecting I'll be in and out of here pretty quick. Nope, there you go. Show up and almost looked like a ghost town, except for a guy in a loader met me and said, "Hey, you just in time, they're getting ready to blast." Well, what can a guy say other than, what a blast. Hopefully I can hear sirens and maybe catch it. I don't know where they're blasting at here. They got a lot going on. I want to assume over by where we normally unload at, so they're building a big building over that way. Pretty much that whole area, pretty much all that's where that blue dumpster is they're cutting that out to put in a big cut shop or something. It's going to be a big operation when they get done. I mean, it's already a pretty good size deal here. They ship all over the world, but that over there, they're supposed to be doing a lot of cutting. That's why the rocks I bring in here, that's what they're for, to go over there. In fact, I think they're stacking the rocks way back over there. That could just be from what's here, but that looks like the stuff we haul in. That's a big dadgum cutting wheel there. Ain't very fast, but cutting right through that rock. I don't know how much I could cut with that thing in a day, but I wouldn't mind to borrow it. But I cut a tree down with it. Dang, I didn't hear their alarm go off. Next thing I know, I heard it. Heard the blast, and there they went. You can see the dust cloud. We unload right where that phone pole is. If you look straight up that way, where that little road is, that's about where I unload at. So yeah, it's probably a good idea of me not be over there when they're blasting just right there. Now they got a, memory serves me right, roll the window up before the dust gets over here. Memory serves me right with blasting, they gotta, once the dust clears, they gotta send a crew in, make sure all the caps and all that stuff's gone, and then they'll give it the okay. Seen a drone come down. That's neat to watch. I mean, it just went, all you heard was, sound like a machine gun. Boom, and that was it. I didn't hear the alarm go off, or else I would try to record the whole thing, but it's all right. That's that alarm in the area. That's all that counts. Well, we didn't sit very long before we got the all clear, so I'll take it. They're blasting right over here somewhere. I think it's right there. Gonna pull over here and get our chains loose and get ready to unload. I might be a glutton for punishment. I come here to the Farmington and Walmarts on a mission for one thing, and I got it. Arctic Air portable air fan. Because I'm going on a scout camp next week. I also got me some Mountain Dew. Woohoo! Yeah, you heard me right. I'm going to scout camp. So don't count me out next week, okay? You know, it was doing really good, getting a lot of views and climbing in numbers and all that fun stuff. Just gonna take a week off don't mean you guys gotta leave me hanging, bro. I'll be back, I promise. I promise. Unless the good Lord calls me home, I'll be back. But we're gonna head to the house. Hopefully nothing happens between here and there. Somewhere along the way, lost a second lug nut cover. That'll make you want to kick a dog.